family and friends and fellow YouTubers, it's Kim here from Kim's Country Corner, and today I'm at the Hancock Homestead, and I thought that I would just take you along with me on my day. This morning, whenever I got up and fixed myself breakfast, I did not do any talking because John's bedroom is right next to the kitchen, and I didn't want to wake him up. He sleeps in later because he doesn't get home from work until like 2 o'clock. So a lot of times it's like 10 before he gets up, and I'm usually up around 8. So I'm showing you a clip of breakfast that I fixed for myself, but I don't really do much talking while I'm in the kitchen. So yeah, so come on along for the rest of the day though, and join me. All right, let's see what kind of fun we can have today. First, Facebook. Check to see if I have any messages from any of my children. And the YouTube. Okay, so as I'm sitting here enjoying my breakfast, I noticed that a few cardinals are showing up earlier. There's a female. Let's see. Let's see where the mail went. Oh, the mail's down there on the ground. And there's the mail. Yep. Okay, friends, time for the morning chores, which really isn't that much, just feeding and watering the chickens and taking care of the wild birds. I remember days when we used to have to take care of the cows and the pigs, but those days are behind us. Now we just have chickens and wild birds. I hope to eventually add some ducks and other poultry. But anyway, let's go. First thing, water. John told me not to fill them all the way up because then that way if they expand they're not going to bust the container from freezing if they expand from freezing. Alright, let's go. Lead the way, Paulo. Where are you at? I cannot see what's in this viewfinder. Ugh, it's just mush. Look at that mush. Ugh. We're supposed to have another round of snow coming in though. Another 8 inches. This is hard to walk in. This mush is hard to walk in, Paulo. I know. Alright, let's get you guys set up. Hey, how did you get out? I have one that likes to fly up and over. Just one. Just my little red hen. Get her in a minute. See, it's not closed in up there. We put boards over the roost because I figured that was the only way I could get up that high. Was to climb up the roost and go over, but she is figuring out a different way. All right. As soon as I put the food in there, she'll come back. Yeah, you better come back in here. You're not going to like it out there. water comes out. Okay. Now we got 2 escapees. No. Well, as soon as I put the food in here, chick, 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 chick. Here, chick, 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 chick. There we go. All right, there you go, last one. All right, I love just seeing them all lined up. It's also easier to count them and keep track of who you have and who might be missing when they're lined up like that. And I have 3 troughs because I have almost 30 birds. I think I have 24. And so that allows 10 birds per trough, 5 on each side. Yep. Hey, you guys, are you ready for the cracked corn? Is that what you're doing out there? I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Alright, here we go. You guys ready? Big Red, are you going to be first? Huh? Yeah. There you go. Now y'all come over here. Come on over here where my people can see you. Yeah. Come on, Red. Come on, Red. He says, well, if all those ladies would get out of the way. Yeah, are all the ladies in the way, huh? Come on, Red. He says, I want some of that, ladies. Get how much? Come on. There you go. There he goes. He just had to find a spot. Yeah. Now this one's Big Red. He's a Rhode Island Red. Good girls. Good boy. Now if you want to, you gotta eat it out of my hand. That's the rule today. Well, that's the rule right now. Yeah. Hey, Rocky. It's really warm out here today, though. All right. Get you some food. Yeah, come on. We gotta go over here and put it in your spot. Yeah, we're gonna put it in your spot. See it under there? Yep. Yep. That's his favorite spot. Although you can get in the basement to a bed. But no, you like it under there. Yes, you do. I know. Yeah. All right. I'm going to see if I can get down to the tabletop today. Oh, there's Spice. Yeah, I'll let you in just a minute, okay? Yep, I'll be back. She can get into the basement. Under that stairwell there is a small hole that she can get into. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yes, I know. You guys are best friends, but you like to chase her. Just like a brother chases a sister. Huh. There are already footsteps going down to that thing. I wonder if John... I bet John was a good sport and put some barb feed in there for me. Yeah. Because you can see the footsteps. I wonder why he did that. He must have done that yesterday before he left for work. But, I don't know. Looks like they're pretty well empty. Maybe a few in there. I'm going to go ahead and put some more in. There we go. John did it yesterday and I'll do some today. All right. There's my gate garden over there. Not going to be doing any planting for a while though. No. Too much snow on the ground. And more coming. See, that's the window I look out of. I strategically placed my bird feeders. I'm going to follow John's tracks back in. He doesn't talk much, but his actions speak louder than words. That was so kind of him to do that. He knows I love my birds. Show my friends that you can get in and out of that basement, huh? Yeah. Come on. I'm going to go in now. All right. See if I can zoom in on her. There's a little hole in the window there. And she can get in and out. Come and go as she pleases. She likes it outside though. My animals like it outside, guys. They're like me. They'd rather be outside than inside. All right. See, the snow's almost off the evergreens. All right, Paula, let's go. Okay, friends, so I just came in from doing chores. Then I usually spend the rest of the day with hat hair. That hat just kind of mashes my hair, and I don't think to look at it. Anyway, that's life on a homestead. You don't always look your best. Sometimes you look like a homesteader. Anyway, so I'm going to work on my puzzle. And I've almost got the edge all the way finished. It's frustrating me though, because I'm at the point where I'm like, you should be going together. And then I have to take a break and come back and give it a second look. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be working on for a little bit until John gets up. And then I'll fix some brunch. We have brunch because it's at lunch, but it's breakfast food. So we have breakfast food at lunchtime, hence brunch. And of course, it never fails. Every time I get ready to make a video, the phone rings. Let's see who it is.
Hi, you have reached the Hancocks. We can't come to the phone right now, so if you'll leave your name and number plus a short message, we'll return your call as soon as possible. Thanks. I'll wait for the beep.
And then that's usually what happens is no one picks up answers. All right. Coffee's going. He's going. Do you want sausage and bacon or just sausage? Okay. And in case you're wondering, I always wash my hands super good when I come in from doing chores. That's the first thing I do. So yes, I have clean hands. The only thing I've touched since then is puzzle pieces. I drink a lot of tea in the winter because I add lemon and honey to it as natural health benefits. It helps prevent colds. And I think it works. I really do. I have not had near as many colds since I've started this regimen of the lemon and the organic honey. You have to make sure that you use the real deal though. Like this has real lemon juice. Real lemons would be better. But sometimes I don't always have real lemons, so I use the real lemon juice. And then the organic tea, and then the organic honey. Can I put some in there? Well, I'm going to put another teaspoon just to make sure. I can't remember. Alright. I usually add 2 teaspoons, but I couldn't remember if I already put one in, so this one might only have 1. But it'll taste good. It'll work anyway. It's really good. Too bad video doesn't have smell-o-vision. You smell that. Smells really good. Alright, while we're waiting for that, let's get the table set. Alright, now here's something funny. John likes the big plates and I like the little plates. Don't ask me why. It doesn't really matter, I just think it's funny. I don't know why we both have our own likes for the different sizes. But we both know that. So like on the mornings that he's fixing breakfast, he will give me a small plate. And then, even though he likes the big plates, he likes the small cups, whereas I like the big cups. Man, we've been getting a lot of double yolkers. That one's a double too. All right. And that one's just a single, but it's really big. All right. John likes hard eggs, so I'll break the yolk on that one. Flip it here. Oh. And I like mine what's called over medium. And it's where the yolk isn't super runny, but it's still got a soft texture to it. So I will lay mine over gently. There we go. Alright, so while I'm waiting for the eggs to fry on that side, we're going to go over here. And we're going to make some toast. Because we don't have biscuits. Alright, and that thing right there is my happy light. Since I suffer from seasonal affective disorder, where I get the winter blues really bad, I work under that happy light. It simulates sunshine. So, but I'm going to turn it off so that you guys don't have to stare at it. All right. Alright, let me see if I can show y'all that egg, what it looks like inside. Can you see how it's like, it's not exactly runny, it's kind of a gel? That's, to me, it's the perfect egg. Alright. Alright, and breakfast is served. Okay friends, so this is how I spend my early afternoons. I sit here with my computer on my lap, my cat Squirm sitting next to me, and I usually have, well not usually, but sometimes I will watch a Netflix movie or a Hallmark movie. And I like documentaries. So if I'm watching Netflix, I'm usually watching a documentary. And sometimes I'll watch a Hallmark. But this is how I spend my early afternoon. So, okay. But yeah, Squirm likes to sit right here. Don't you, Squirm? And she usually goes to sleep. And sometimes I go to sleep. So, alright. Okay, so I'm sitting in my recliner. And I look down at the tabletop feeder. And there are like a ton of blue jays out there. See, I told you blue jays like those tabletop ones. I think this because it's bigger, you know, and they're bigger birds. Just look at all those blue jays. I love blue jays. I love birds. And then, if I bring you up here to this feeder, we have a woodpecker eating what's left of this suet cake. Yep. Juncos have black backs and white tummies. And they're so cute. And they hop around on the ground. They very seldom fly up. They will once in a while, but usually they're on the ground.
Epic tales, the Iliad and the Odyssey, and gave the West the first image of itself, imprinting on the European mind such enduring heroic characters as Achilles, Odysseus, and Agamemnon.
Squirm, however,
Today,
chose to find her
archaeological
second
excavations
favorite
help
spot
us
to
look
lay.
behind this myth. And what we find is a Bronze Age warrior culture.
I think she thought I was doing too much moving around and she was trying to nap. She's like, "You're moving around too much. I want a nap." But while I'm watching Netflix and listening to this commentary on civilizations, I also stay on my computer. Yeah, I'm always on the computer too. I should get out my crocheting. That's what I really need to do. Instead of being on this computer, I need to get out my yarn and start crocheting some more. Alright, so I did it. So I went and got my crocheting bag.
Cultures pass between peoples in the most remote and inhospitable places. Even a desert, where a once nomadic culture created a city dedicated to trade, pleasure, and beauty.
Oh my goodness, it's gotten colder as the day's gone on. Well, it's time for supper, and I don't know what I want. I'm here by myself. Of course, John's at work, and I just can't decide what I want. I think I'm going to have some cheese and crackers. Yeah, that's what I'm going to have, some cheese and crackers. So I'm going to get